Hello fellow academics and welcome back to our next episode of Hawkshaw. What is making that noise? I have no idea. All of our settlers are sleeping, but they're all warm, so they can't complain about anything. Caravan has arrived at its destination. Awesome. Let's have a look. What do you guys have to offer? We probably want to take all of your gold. Pay for it, don't worry. So, could buy some of that. We don't really need that. Rough wine, saltpeter. Don't quite know how to make that yet. So I'm gonna say no to buying that. We'll take the apple saplings. We can actually just take the raw gold, because we can turn that into gold bars. I think will be quite nice. We're taking all the limestone bricks. I guess we don't need to bring the iron ingots. Should have enough of that. But we're gonna make sure that we take as many of the seedlings or seeds that they have as possible. And all the ice. Because I guess why not? Right. Let's sell all the eggs and all the apples already. And then we're definitely gonna get... Look at all the cows. And there was only one male bull in there. Everyone else is a female cow. Okay, cattle, you're unnamed, so you're gonna go bye-bye. Jerry, I know you're a new one, so I'm gonna sell you. And let's sell you as well for no particular reason. 5 cows, definitely plenty. We're going ahead and actually just trying to sell all of our animals. We have another female cattle unnamed. Let's try to sell you as well. They won't sell me any of this stuff, which I guess is fine. But now we have 200 more gold to actually spend on stuff. Let's just grab all the logs, because why not? Let's grab all the... Wow. By selling all the cows, we barely have enough storage for anything. Let's get the cows back in. Still not enough storage. We're also actually, that's fine, because we might be able to balance it out. Now we want to keep the gold. We don't need the iron. We don't need the wood. So let's do that. Get rid of all of that. All of this is kind of cheap anyway, so that won't be a ton. We can actually sell all the carrots as well. And what do we have here? Ooh, that's actually quite pricey. Alright. So if we do that, we're actually overall in a good state. Let's have a quick look at the prices here. We've sold everything but the barley. Let's throw out all the barley and see what else we can get for it. So, metal traps, limestone stove, don't need that. Brazier, iron brazier. Could be nice, don't really need that. The cowhide banner. Guess we can make some ourselves, so probably don't need that. Huh. Wall mounted weapons rack. Now we should actually be able to make them ourselves too. Could buy cheese, don't really need the cheese. I feel like I missed some going through that the first time. Alright, how about we take all the wood? Wood is just heavy. I mean, we could just take all the leather, try to convert it into something useful, and then bring it back and sell it. So let's do that. Cowhides, it is. And we're keeping all the cows. That is just so many cows. Phew. But I guess that's it. Alright, I'm gonna accept that. Yep. 8 alignment, awesome. How's our alignment in general? 13% neutral. Anyways, we have... Double check. Yep, he is walking back, so I have sent him back. That's awesome. People are apparently really unhappy with each other. Yeah, I know you're unhappy. Alright. I think we also need to think about... Now, all of that should actually be warm enough. Oh, strange. Cold snap has ended, and I am glad it did. Oh, hold on. Don't sow. Don't sow. Wait, you are the cabbage field. You are the beet field, so we want to keep the beets going. Carrots we don't want to plant. Don't want to plant any of the barley either. And, of course, you've planted this one. Don't plant that. Don't plant that. Alright. With that, I think we are okay. Yeah, don't plant. Good. And then we're just gonna say harvest everything you can while you can. And of the berries as well as all of this. And we're also gonna say don't replant them because they will just die. Alright. I've heard them hammering wood, and yep, they're doing a pretty good job at getting the things ready up here. Awesome. Could also kind of go ahead and place the added walls around it. For now, I'm just going to place them down, and then we'll deal with windows. Not just up here, but also just underneath. The wooden windows. We could place you... Of course, you build exactly there. Alright. One here. Let's do one there. And then another one here and here. Alright. Now they have plenty of stuff to do. And of course, they built the new stuff. They'd rather build the new stuff than the old stuff. That just sounds about right. Cool. Other than that, you're totally gonna get stuck, aren't you, laddie? You look like someone who gets stuck. Also gonna look at you. Oh, interesting. Seem to be doing the right thing. Oh, this has come along quite nicely. I will open this door instead of the other. Wait, who's running away and why? Wild sheep? Oh, look at that. What were you guys after? Don't quite know. Oh, you're eating it. No, you're also going in somewhere. Do we have anything sitting in here? Don't know. That is taking forever to build. There we go. Keep it open, mate. Open it up. Alright. Now, who is responsible for resetting our traps? Jobs. Stewarding. It's you, Edward. You literally, that is your main priority. Hauling and stewarding. Okay, you also have a high priority for that. As well as mining. I guess that's fine. I think the next person that I see is coming along. I just see dogs running around. I might have them reset one of the traps at least. Actually, all of them. Already assigned to Letty. Alright. You guys go for it. I don't mind getting the, sorting out our fox problem overall. We've taken down a few now. Kind of just waiting for the next one. Which makes me think I kind of want to put a bit of meat back here. Shrink sound. Let's try that. Let's honestly try that. Oh, let's not put it on the ground, but actually go ahead and place down, where are we? A shelf here. Who is... I heard someone building close by. I actually just need one settler anywhere. Where are you? Kind of far away. Oh, here we go. Druda. I know, chilly, uncomfortable. Everything. Skill level not met. Of course not. Where are you, Arundel? Also skill level not met. You know what, Alan? You're already on it. That's my man. And then we're gonna high prioritize the meat, at least in the winter. And that should kind of... Actually, it should be great. Getting us additional food. Also want to think a little bit more of adding some metal traps. Wow, it's hard to see. Around here. So we're going to add metal traps there. Let's keep them like able to go in both directions. We're doing that. They will be able to go in both directions. We don't do that one. It looks also kind of nice. All right. More metal traps. Can't hurt. Settlers are unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Whoa. You are very unhappy. I'm hoping you're doing something nice for yourself, girl. All right. Just so we don't forget, we're going to add all the fireplaces in here right away. That will be a pretty good situation. Oh, look, they've actually built the bridge now. Almost. Kind of need to send a screenshot to the real civil engineer. But that means we should also plan on wrapping up this panic room. In this episode, I don't think so. Kind of want to get all of the housing stuff done. And we're just gonna copy the beds. Yes, we would put you here in the far corner. Actually, kind of in the middle would be nice for you, wouldn't it? Could also put you actually here. Yeah, why not? I mean, it is Alan. He deserves kind of the biggest bedroom. And then we're adding all the other beds in there, and everybody should be getting a wardrobe. And unlike below, we're adding them on this side. And Alan, you know what? You get 2. I wonder if this has 1 pillow or 2. Just saying. And also adding 2 more gold chests. Actually, we shouldn't place these anymore. Let's remove them because we have... Ooh, very nice. But not what I meant to place. The golden braziers. Which should make the room, hopefully, a little bit nicer. But that also means we need more gold. And that means our smelter should be working more. But our smelter is currently focusing on iron. And I don't see where the gold is. Yeah, why not? Build the wardrobes before you build the roof. Makes perfect sense. Okay, more berths. I guess they have now more space. Look at how busy that is again. I just sold so many of our animals. Alright. Oh, hold on. Clear all. That shouldn't be here. Raw meat. There we go. Highest priority. Not entirely sure where you're gonna bring all the leather to. I guess we do have the everything storage in the basement, don't we? Are you actually everything storage? You're not. We don't want to store food. We don't want to store material. I want to store the raw material. That's true. Textiles is fine though. Don't want to store fodder. And I guess the rest is fine. We don't want to store any seeds. None of the seeds actually need to be in here. Alright. You're storing coin? I do wonder what your maximum space is though. Nonetheless, let's copy and paste. So we have 3 of them. That should overall be a pretty good situation to be in. Okay. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Alan. Don't start it if you're not finishing it. I know you're wanna go play and probably sleep and eat and stuff. Okay, one more fox done. Prioritize resetting. Okay, another fox done. Prioritize resetting once you're done. There we go. And then one more here. Beggar arrives. Hello, beggar. I'll definitely help you. Because we can. Please don't trip on my... Wait, what happened? What happened to our portcullis? Why did you break? Not enough allowed resources. We do have the wood. I'm pretty sure we have the iron too. Did I just use up all mechanical components? Or beggar one. And deaths if you see this. Edwin. Where are you, Edward? Go ahead and talk. Cannot negotiate with leaving MP. Seriously? You literally just showed up. Oh man, I really wanted to negotiate with them. A lot of weird stuff going on at the moment, but that's, I guess, okay. How much food are we actually? It's 150. Maybe I shouldn't put a shelf in there. I wish you could select to only put partially stuff in there, or select each shelf individually. I think that would be quite nice. Alright, let's have a quick look into our vault down here. We have basically all food ready. So let's lock you for now. Like all the food seeds are technically in there. Well, how do I see if you're locked or not? That's... Reserved by Letty. I guess, yep. Okay. That makes a ton more sense. With that in place, we should be able to say, edit, utilize red currants and barley in your recipes. I hope you won't be able to reach this. But that's overall not bad. When do you expire? 42 days. It's actually quite warm in there. That I did not expect. Let me remove this storage and just go ahead and expand that zone, adding a ton more ice here whenever we get the chance. Right, why are you unhappy? I mean, so unhappy. Limestone is forbidden. Guess so. I wonder which material. It must be the mechanical components. Alright, so let's have a look into our smithy. No, that's our smelter. Oh, we do have the production for the armor. I forgot about that. Oh, Willem. Go ahead. Rope in the first one. Alan, you get this one. Misha, you get this one. Arundel over here. Audrey, the little one that's trying to hide. Theo, you get this one. Edward, you take this one. Letty, one. Oscar, you're crafting something. I'll let you get this one. Right, that should be all of our animals taken in, kind of. Please don't. Really, right next to the bear. He did not attack that deer. Okay. Where are all of our... Quick load. Why are you running away, mate? He's trying to catch you. Ah. Alright. Back to the actual topic. Mechanical components. We have them here. There we go. What do you need? You need 15 metal. We have no one with smithing 20. Okay, Alan is where's smithing? Alan, start from the bottom. 3, 11, 17, 7, 10. Oh my goodness. Another 17. And Letty is the one who's supposed to be doing the smelting. That's good. 6, 8, 3, and 0. Alright. That explains a bit. Now, I kind of want to put down more smithing areas. Big question would be... we're storing here. The big question would be... where? I mean, if we clear this out, we would be in a better situation, to be honest. Where would we put all this stuff? Or we could put a little smithing area right over here. Because we don't need the dirt stockpile there. And we could just relocate you. Here. Put it all there. And we can remove you. And then, are you frozen? You look frozen. That is kind of cool. Or actually, are we producing ice? No, we have too much ice. But I'm assuming we produced some ice before. Alright. But like I said, we would want to place some smithing area over here. Kind of makes sense also with the water being right there. So let's place a double space over here. How many smithies can we actually get in there? That is the big question. Not in there, not in there, in here. Smelting, here we go. Furnaces. Actually need to be 3 deep. Alright. And that tells me I need to move them 1 over. Okay. So with that in, I want to make sure that we build walls up as well. Now you are pretty close to the cherry trees. I can't do that to the cherry trees. What if we finally go ahead and turn this into a courtyard and then put smelters in here? We can still build stuff underneath. That wouldn't be too bad. And we would make good use of that area though. However, if we want to build stuff underneath, let's actually have a look. Okay, underneath here is our prison, which I guess we could temporarily open up. Would we want to do that? I think we would want to do that. We're a bit constrained, not restrained, in terms of the space we have available. So if we do all of that, that is literally on top of that second cell, but on the second cell only. And if we could dig this part out. I don't think we need to. All right. So let's assume we're going to do all of that. So we're placing down a ladder here and here. Not enough material. What happened to all of our wood? Holy cow. We used it all up. All right. That I did not expect. Let's chop down all these trees. Because you're in the way anyways, so yep. Alright, that should give us a good amount of wood. What did we use all that wood for? Are you then just lacking... Oh no, you are lacking mechanical components, because we don't have the person to do the smithing. Alright. But yeah, like I said, we'll turn this into a courtyard. Have a couple of layers underneath of potential expansion space. And then we could even consider expanding the stuff up here. Now, another settler has lost their clothing. Let's have a quick look here. Who is in charge of tailoring? You are. But you have your hands full. Production level 2, no. Animal husbandry. But you're harvesting the animal. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna set the animal husbandry to 2. The other 2s, I'm setting them to 3s. And then we have you doing the tailoring first. Because that shouldn't take forever. And then we have at least stop pinging at me. All right. What was I gonna say? Oh, hold on. Don't sew. You might not survive this, so stop that, stop this one. Come on. and stop you. Okay, cut you down. Are you, oh, B. Of course, B for chop. Where was I? I don't remember. Well, we need more wood. We do have stuff for cutting, but bottom line is you are tailoring now. Audrey, where are you going? Tailoring. Edit. Linen and wool. I guess that kind of makes sense. So for the summer, we're using linen. For the winter, we're going to be using wool. I don't know if they have different bonuses. Oh, shoot. I destroyed the... Wait. Is that a hole? That is a freaking hole. Sorry. Didn't mean to curse. And of course it's a hole because we have removed this one piece there. All right. So going in there, I want to put in another beautiful wooden beam. One there. And once they've built that, we can go in and remove this area right there. And then we still need to remember to, again, fill in the holes that this creates. Osgood, do you have literally nothing better to do than archery? Your marksman is 13. Let's see. Construction is top priority. Where is training? Training is all the way here. Alright, I'm gonna set the training to 4 and then let's see what he's gonna do. Actually, I might wanna set mining to level 3 because we can always use some miners. Alright. Things are coming along. You're gonna lock yourself in if you do that, girl. Intruder. So, do we have... We don't have any way of getting in from here. I mean, we could... open this up, kind of. Make it a path over there, through here. I don't know if that quite makes sense. I'd rather than you not mine that last piece out of here. Alright. At least you don't seem to be tackling this anymore. Good, you're heading down. Maybe she's doing stuff a bit smarter now. Alright, we do actually have that wooden beam in here now as well. But... yeah. I wonder what have we actually achieved in this episode. I feel like I'm constantly doing stuff, but nothing really gets done. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna end this episode. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.